Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be taking you through the fun and exciting world of Louis Vuitton agenda items, and more specifically, Louis Vuitton canvas notebook covers. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Here you can see some of the prints that I've recently added to my collection. I can tell you this escalated very quickly. And here is my monogram desk agenda, which is brand new and unused, because I'm currently using the Damier Ebene desk agenda with rings in it as my personal and work planner. And I'll definitely do a video about that soon because it is amazing and there's so many ways to customize it. I just love it so much. So I will be going over the different prints, the different prices, some of the inserts that I've found that I enjoy the most, and hopefully can share some interesting and helpful information. The first one we're going to get started with is the Graffiti notebook cover. This is in Monogram Eclipse canvas, so it's on the darker canvas, and this one is inspired by Virgil Abloh's work and was created as a tribute to his creative vision. It retailed on the Louis Vuitton website for $435. By the time I learned about notebook covers, this was already sold out, but fortunately, I was able to find it from a reseller, and it was half the price of retail because there are initials hot stamped inside the front flap. But that really doesn't bother me at all. I'm just really happy to add it to my collection. And if anything, it has made me use it even more than I would have because I have a thing about keeping my items pristine and holding off on using them as long as possible for some reason. Next up is my most recent addition. This is the Damier Pop print. This is nice because it's from Pharrell Williams' very first collection that he did for the men's line. As you can see, when I flash it on each of the specialty or special edition notebook covers, there's a special stamp that outlines the date and the line where the cover is from. I really enjoy this one. It reminds me of a horse jockey's jersey. It's so bright and colorful and fun. I know some people say that it reminds them of something garish that they would find on Canal Street, but I don't feel that way. I'm surprised that Louis Vuitton previously never did anything else with the Damier print. I know now we have the Damier-licious print coming out for the women's line in like a really beautiful pastel pistachio and a sherbet kind of color. So I think we'll be seeing more and more of that going forward. And as you can see, it's really easy to get the inserts into these notebooks. You just have to slip the front and back covers of the notebook inserts into the flaps in the front and back of the canvas covers. And then you just kind of open and close it a few times to get it situated. And it's so secure and really fits nicely. The last print is definitely the fan favorite. This is the comics print. It also is from the men's line. This one retailed a little bit higher than the other two. So the other two were $435. I forgot to mention that the Damier Pop is currently available on the Louis Vuitton website. But going back to the comics, this one retailed for $475. It also came in a pencil pouch and a bag charm. Whenever people see this print, they are obsessed with it. They ask where it's from. I guess maybe it wasn't widely circulated. But yeah, I've got my eye out for the pencil pouch if I can ever find it. By the time I got into the notebook covers, again, this one was also sold out. So I did go the reseller route and I paid over retail for this bad boy from an Australian seller on eBay. It was, $475 retail. And I paid $650 when all is said and done with the conversion rate, but totally worth it, I think. These covers are really great. When I'm working from home and I'm on a meeting that should have been an email, I can just look over at the stack and it gives me a little hit of dopamine and a little infusion of luxury in a maybe otherwise monotonous workday. And I really appreciate that a lot. As a note, these notebook covers, the canvas refillable notebook covers, they have only come out, to my knowledge, in prints from the men's lines. So it's really been a great way to add the men collection prints to my collection. when I don't feel like buying a pocket organizer or a bag charm or something else from the men's line. As for the prints from the women's collections, they typically come out in the Clemence notebooks, which are the notebooks with the canvas covers that have the notebook permanently pasted inside. Although I have seen some people hack that and remove the cover to glue in rings, which is a great idea, and I might have to try that soon. The inserts that I found that I enjoy the most are the SLG inserts. They're super affordable on Amazon. The SLG 365 notebook is $17, and here I'm putting in two SLG half-year notebooks. They retail for about $13. So you can see it's kind of a traveler's notebook concept where you can have multiple notebooks in one cover in case you wanted to take notes on different things or keep topics organized. This is another option too. The paper is that kind of thin paper that's really nice, but there's no bleed through, and you can feel some ghosting on it, so it feels really satisfying from a textural perspective. And I should mention that these are A5 sized notebooks, so any notebook in that size will fit inside of the canvas cover. Anyway, if you want to see what's out there, just go to the Louis Vuitton website and search agenda, and all of the notebook covers and pencil pouches and ring agendas will come up. Bye guys, thanks for joining me.
Okay, let's go.